T-Funk television, y'all.
Back to another T-Funk TV.
Yeah, Sirski, back to another T-Funk TV. The T-Funk gang.
Welcome back to T-Funk TV. Smoke some, drink some.
Yo! Hey, yo! Yo! Hey, yo! Hey, motherfucking yes! Back to another, the rebirth of T-Funk television. Y'all come on in this thing with your boy. Y'all come on in this thing with your boy. You know the famous slogan? Come on in here and drink something. Smoke something with your boy. And let me take you on this journey, and I promise I won't leave you. Come on in here. All right, y'all. This that rebirth for T-Funk TV. Make sure y'all go like, share, and subscribe. Get this channel, like I said, to 3,000 some subscribers like the old channel was. All right, let's go, y'all. This is a jail story. This is a jail story from Concord, North Carolina. But before I get into it, let me describe who I'm talking about. I'm talking about my homeboy Slim. He from down here in Shelby. And think about Slim. Slim was from Ramawood. It's a place in Shelby. He was a good athlete coming up. Basketball player, man. And you wouldn't, I mean, that's all he thought about. Eat, sleep, basketball. Point guard at Shelby Middle School. 9th grade come, he hit a growth spurt. Y'all, Slim blew up to be 6'6", from 5'5" something, overnight. So, you know, when you get your weight up in your height and anger with yourself, things will start making your head change, bruh. So, it was either 9th or 10th grade, Slim was on the varsity basketball at Shelby High starting. And end up catching a robbery charge, y'all. Took a little young boy watch, him and another dude, and he caught some time in the juvenile facility. Well, when Slim caught that time in the juvenile facility, he must have been in there putting belt to ass. Because at his height and at his size, he came out a dog. I ain't gonna lie, he came out a straight up dog, y'all. So I just wanted to give y'all a little backstory on Slim. Slim dark-skinned, y'all. He about 6'5", 6'6", probably about 230, something like that. So, after Slim got out of high school, Barber Scotia College really wanted him in basketball. So, he did a 360. After he got out of prison, after high school, in juvenile prison, he ended up getting a scholarship. He played basketball for Barber Scotia. Dog. Because he was a point guard when he was young, so he kept them handles when he got taller. So look, y'all. By the time I was living in Concord, Slim fucked around and moved back down there, y'all. So now me and my homeboy down there together, you know, we cut up. So I end up catching this certain dope charge. And I fall in jail with Slim. Baby Guru, that's what my brother called it. I got another story about Ease making Guru knock somebody out in the Cleveland County jail. So the thing about the old Concord jail was, it was gladiator school, y'all. I mean, you had money back there. Like, it was a bunch of fighting going on. And the last two back cells, you might well say that one was Thad's cell, and that one was Slim's cell. I'm going to tell y'all more about Thad. Thad was from Florida. Thad didn't give a damn, y'all. That's all I'm going to say. Thad, I got a story about Thad. I'm going to tell y'all about it. So, what had happened was, these niggas in Concord jail, where they scary, when you get locked up in Concord, you got 15 days behind the wall, and then after them 15 days, you can go in this big old gym. But y'all, this shit right here is the Thunderdome. It got one goal in there. It's the size of a real gym, but it ain't number one side of a basketball court in there. And it's just an area where you can walk around in there. And they got the camera and it's faced towards the door. It don't rotate or nothing. So anything that don't happen up under that door, they don't know what's going on. So yeah, when people get beat up or get tortured in that gym, they go stand up under the camera till the police come. So can't nobody keep punching on them. So a lot of dudes would be scared to go to the gym. They wouldn't even come out the block, y'all. Ain't no way I'm going to be back there in that block 15 days and then I can get out and walk around and get a little bit of freedom. You think I ain't going to come out? You a monkey ass lie too. But anyway, so the scary people don't come into jail because it'd be like 5 blocks in there together. It'd be your block, 4 or 5 more blocks in there. It's loud. People get knocked out. It's always something going on in there. So this little drug dealer for the street that came in there after we come out the gym, they booking him in and shit. So when they booking him in and shit, my block going back and Slim block going back. Me and him talking to each other, we dap each other up, and I go on in my block and he going in his block. So I didn't find out all this, y'all, till the next day. So out on the street, little buddy had done been trying to, I don't know how the beef with him and Slim started, y'all. I don't know how it started on the street. But one thing about it, little buddy woke up, cause Slim had the whole shower side, y'all. It was cells in there, and there's a side that you walk on to the other side. Slim done turned that into like his little apartment. Nobody come over there to do nothing but take a shower. He ran that block back there. So at night when stuff be winding down, everybody talking, everybody, at night people be smoking their little cigarettes, weed in jail, whatever they got, because it ain't number one guard coming back, and he got this little thing that he go to this little button and he got to tap it. Every so many minutes he got to come back there and tap it. So I'm right across the hall from Slim, so when it's real loud, you can hear shit through the vent and through the toilet. So it done got real loud. So y'all, what happened was in the gym, Slim broke down everything that happened. Because I couldn't hear it like I wanted to, but Slim told me the next day what happened. So little buddy out on the street, Slim had done sold him something, and he didn't give him all the money. So when he came to jail for the drug charge, boy, they fucked around and threw that boy in there with Slim, boy. He ain't know he was in the block with Slim till goddamn that cover come off his head the next morning, boy. And that's how they get a bunch of y'all. They got beef, boy. You don't know who in there till that cover come off their head the next morning, boy. And you wish it didn't come off then. You wish they got them cover would have stayed on their head when they get to putting belt to your ass. All right, so look. Slim done woke up. Slim say, "But didn't I tell you at the BP? If you from Concord, you'll know what I'm talking about. This Danny's BP was ran by an African man." He said, "But didn't I tell you at the BP that day you try to pull off talking shit and wave your little gun, I was going to pop your ass when I seen you for not paying me?" And little buddy think, a lot of these YNs, they think that what the fuck they do on the street carries in the facility. Bro, that shit don't mean shit when you get behind them walls. You ain't got no gun, bro. But you ain't got no gun in there, boy. You getting belt put the ass now. I'm telling you now. So look, let me tell you what happened now. Little buddy in there on some woofy shit like, all right, you do anything to me, I'm doing this when I get out. Hey, boy, he killing this man all kind of different ways, y'all. Slim said, "Okay then, but you gotta cross over to take a shower. You better not leave that cell." He told that, boy, you better not leave that cell, y'all. And all of them in there together, they can see each other. They just locked behind, like this the old Concord jail. It wasn't no doors, y'all. You locked behind bars where you really can spit on each other, do all kind of shit. You can reach out and touch each other through them bars. So, dude, one day got to go over there and wash his ass. There's no way around it. Slim keep telling him, boy, you come out that block, boy, you don't make bun, boy. I'm popping your ass, boy. You already know what it is. And then what make it so bad, y'all? This was finna fuck all of y'all up, T-Funk gang. After so long, Slim said, "I'm gonna give you the goddamn whooping your mom and daddy never gave." That's what he told him, boy. That's what he told him, boy. So one day, it's time to go to the gym. Dude ain't got his 15 days in yet. So, I don't know if Slim did this calculated or what happened, bro. All I know, when they let the block go out to go to jail, the people that's still in the runaround cell block, you know, they'll let them go over, take a shower and do little stuff and let them out while everybody in the gym. So they done let us out of the daggone block. We go to the gym and a big fight break out. And I don't know if Slim had them boys fighting on purpose to get us to leave that gym early. But it looked like he set all this up, y'all. Slim told me the next day, bruh, when we got back in that gym, he said when he came in there, little buddy was in the shower. So y'all know what? Look, straight up, look. Regardless, look, y'all, regardless. When they came back up in that block, dude was caught in the shower. He had to come back out that shower and pass Slim to get back over to his shower, y'all. Boy, Slim said, boy, when they got back up in that block and they bust that door, little buddy done looked out the thing and seen them coming up in there, and Slim now were walking back up in there, boy. I bet he liked to shit it, bro. Dude was trying to get the police guard attention so bad, bro, and couldn't, bro. So when he shut that door and everybody went back in the block, Slim started taunting him, said, boy, didn't I tell you was going to, I caught you, boy. Didn't I tell you was going to have to come over and use that shower? Now, dude didn't know Slim was going to come back early like that. Y'all, this is my word. Bruh, Slim caught that man coming out that shower. Y'all, this is my word. You can believe this or not. He grabbed that man and sat down and put that man over his knee. A grown man doing another grown man like this. If I'm lying, I'm flying, T-Funk gang. That man sat down, jerked that nigga over his leg, and took his shower shoe and whooped this boy in jail, y'all. He whooped him. I'm talking about he took his shower shoe, put that boy over his lap, and whooped this man like his mom and dad. Why he beat him? He telling him, boy, I'm going to give you the whooping your mom and daddy didn't get your ass, boy. Beat him every way with loose. Beat him all in the head, back, everywhere with that daggum flip-flap, y'all. Slim was a big guy. Big Slim. Oh, yeah, bro, I got a lot of stories about Slim. This just the first one now. But, yeah, Slim overpowered that man, whooped him, and then let him go back over there in his cell with a whole bunch of whoop marks on him. And he just got out the shower, too. Boy, I know that hurt. So, y'all, this is another learning lesson from the rebirth of T-Funk TV. Look. Sit your monkey ass down out here and don't be getting in no trouble, bro. Brah, put them things down. Because when you spinning out here, you're going to spin up in that motherfucker. Somebody going to spin your ass to where you don't want to be, to the hospital or somewhere. You doing all this spinning. I hope your hands can spin. Or you use that matarata. Yeah, this right here. I hope you use this. Oh, and it ain't easy. It ain't like shooting somebody from a distance. Oh, yeah, you heard it. Oh, yeah, because T-Funk done been there. I got stories to tell y'all about me poking something. When you stab somebody, it sound like it pops. That meat be popping, y'all. You got to be good. You got to be a tough guy up close in person to run up on somebody and hit them and pull them out, bruh. It ain't easy like standing back with that gun. No, different. When you got to use these hands, your feet, your elbows, your forehead, a lock, a fan motor, a big bar of soap, a piece of fence, a piece off a bed, melt down a daggum, melt down plastic. Take a daggum toothbrush and melt razors in the end of it. But T-Funk know it all. But I done put 12 years incarceration all together. Ain't nothing I don't know about. You can get a piece of fence Bro, you can take a newspaper and turn it into a weapon. Make that mud so solid and hard. But have you ever seen somebody make a gun in prison? No, I have. So y'all, if you ain't used to this, man, go get a job, bro. Ain't nothing cornballs about working a 9 to 5. You might not never get rich, but that's your destiny though, bro. You live good. Bro, go get a job, bro. I done did all that. Them streets ain't for nobody. And some people think the streets is got love. Ain't no love in the streets, bro. So if you a dude that ain't about that life and you think you just gonna come out here and sell drugs, oh, ain't nobody gonna rob me. Nobody's gonna do nothing to me because I'm a good guy. You the first monk ass nigga they coming to get. Bro, I'm gonna tell you something. When a person sense fear, bro, they gonna dig deeper into you. If you show somebody, because fear comes from Satan. So if you show somebody fear, bro, it's a wrap. Hey, y'all. This done been another one from that Rebirth for T-Funk Television. Bro, peace and love to all of y'all, bro. Bad can never beat good. Y'all make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. Sub. Y'all get me back to them 50 subs so I can go live. And y'all know what it is after that. It's on and cracking. I'm out. Gang.